people up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Hello.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna. New recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. You! Brenna! Kill her!
I wanted to see what would happen if I did that, but this is apparently what happens when you do that. It's not gonna go well for you.
Let's spill some blood.
Can't give up.
Because I admitted I was from the crashed ship. So, my character's an Eldritch Knight, which means I get both big swords, heavy armor, and magic. Yeah, but they're looking for the ones that specifically aren't being controlled. Dang, guys, 2 critical misses.
Blood comes easy these days.
Dude, we did kill a child earlier. I killed a child earlier as this person. What have I got?
What's inside?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Most corpses feel like toys before you, to be played with and discarded.
I'm doing a Dark Urge run because I want to see what... Ooh.
This body seems different. A friend calls out from the corpse, desperate to be freed. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you,
Embrace the desire to commune with the tadpole. Will it to break free. That's a new one. Hey, this guy's still alive! Stand back, everyone. I'll deal with that.
Aren't you, Gay?
Sure. In silence.
The other cool thing is, as a Dragonborn, fire breath. She's pretty cool.
It's quite a sight. The stars, I mean. I could take or leave your chin.
She's gonna do some fucked up stuff, though.
I am. I've been thinking, reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control?
Okay, so we've already done
Or
this.
this little adventure? Good. You're quite the ally, after all. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you aren't you just? I'll...
Yeah, she's pretty fucking cool. Like, I get to use that big sword, I get to use the heavy armor. And, like, the different kinds of Dragonborn all have different breath weapons, so that's pretty cool, too. Like, you can get Storm Breath as a blue dragon, or Acid Breath. No, that's not the button I was hoping to press. There we go. Let's load in and play the game we were actually playing last time. With our Warlock. What? What's up? Well, that's we are playing evil as a warlock. We're just not playing like. It's like a different kind of like I can play as Rowan if you want. We were doing an evil playthrough with Tav too, but if you want to do Dragonborn evil, we can go real fucked up evil. This is fun though. Okay. You know that the child in the Druid Grove that they were threatening with the snake? Yeah, so the snake bit her. Snake bit her and I got an inspiration point like, oh hell yeah.
A fine. The moon. Hideous. Would
Yeah, so we've seen all these.
up there. Look up. The tears follow behind it. Your Githyanki. It's there. But enough.
The background here is Haunted One. We are in, like, a bad place, mentally speaking.
Tingle runs through.
Okay, yeah, we've done all this stuff.
Before the tab have showed no signs of turning. Indeed, or we could, and that. Let's get some.
Also, I freed the goblin that was in there, that was in the Druid Grove, but she died before she could make it all the way out. Shadowheart 2? Yeah, Shadowheart's got some stuff to say.
The leader. What? The sooner we find the druid, head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
You find a current of hope flowing through her thoughts. She believes you all have a real
Not
choice.
with Eldritch Knight, I don't.
To find this person in Baldur's Gate. Whoever it is has a stronghold over her and can give her something she desperately wants.
Yes. Vastly so. But I don't want to talk about her. Not right now. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Yeah, I'm level 3. I only just got my magic as this class. What am I dealing with? I got magic missile and that's it. It's fine. If you get her all the way back to the goblin camp, they're just like, now have her killed.
No sign of tentacles so far.
The same. Except for a knot of
We're already
worms,
past
and
that
there's
anyway.
No rush to go away.
That I can relate to.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Seluna statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
So you can open this chest the normal way like a person, but you can also do this. You just pick it up. Oh, okay, it doesn't work that way.
This thing won't yield its contents easily. I need to hold on.
It used to be that you could, in the early access game, that you could pick it up, carry it with you, and throw it as a grenade.
That's curious. A prayer sheet. With the same symbol as the one on the chest. Chest's unlocked. My prayers are up.
You should leave it. It might be useful. It might be useful.
It might be useful.
You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful. You should leave it. It might be useful Or even destroy it if possible.
But why?
This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Why you care so much?
I should have stayed quiet. You want the truth? Fine. I worship Shah, Mistress of the Night, Seluna's twin and foe. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
You worship Shah? Blimey. She and my beloved Mistra are not exactly friends.
Nobody asked you, Gale! I don't care who you worship, you have bigger problems.
I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Well, okay, but you've got to be cool about what happens when I get all, like, Baal later on. Future, I expect you to be honest. Let's leave it at that for now.
Gladly. Seluna coming of age rites. Barbaric nonsense.
What the fuck just happened there? Why did that require a sleight of hand check? Stone describes the ancient initiation rites observed by some who worship the moon goddess Seluna. When a youngster came of age, they would be left to fend for themselves deep in the wilds. There they would show their skills of navigation and self-reliance, as well as their determination to return to the moon maid's silvery glow. Once they found their way back to their people, their faith and standing as a follower of Seluna would be beyond any doubt.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Let's fucking go!
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Pawn to Cleric 4.
Got to focus.
Nothing will stand in my way. Still breathing, despite everything.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
It hurts.
I'm not gonna kill the owlbear cub.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery? Let me guess. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Best if we just get the subject out of the way now. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Why would Shah subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
How can you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss, and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Okay, cool.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Still not as good as, my cool, good...
Lovely day, this. For now.
Let's get going.
My fucking constantly flaming sword.
Well, some rest's better than none.
My character's got a bit of a fire theme going on, I don't know if you've noticed.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
How you doing, hun?
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Yep.
The boar seems to be fresh. only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see two small
We actually managed to kill both the devil and the mind flayer up there.
Is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
I told them to run, the idiots! You better turn north here, or you'll end up like them.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
Sucker punching
That's this
strangers.
fucking guy.
Sure bit, right?
Still sorry about that? You had it coming.
Wasn't any of your business, though, was it? Didn't think this contract could go any worse. Then you showed up.
A few goblins killed your whole crew? Pathetic.
Wasn't no few goblins, mate. There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part.
Looks like you were ill prepared.
Don't know what I expected. That much gold for some long-lost relic buried in the arse end of nowhere. And from a wizard, too. I should have known. The gold probably turns to lead the moment you leave Baldur's Gate. Stupid thing to die for.
Giving up? I might want to take a shot at it myself.
Have at it. If you think you can do better.
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. Come on. We're wasting time.
He's got a lot of cheese. Dang, you're lucky. I wish I was eating cheese. I need to get some cheese next time I do a grocery order.
Enough! We know you have her. Please,
We just want Mayrina.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina. Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Stop this! We won't ask again.
Well, I failed the insight check, so I don't know what's come over them either. Lower your weapons. I know this lady.
Sweetie, be careful!
She's with the hag! Don't bloody stand there gaping. Get her!
Oh no, it's somehow come to violence. Dang, Astarion, that was a 80% hit chance and you missed.
Another fight. Let's go.
Demir! Demir!
Let me, take you to meet him. Aw.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Oh, my stars! I didn't mean for this to happen.
What happened? Sounds like a heated argument.
Those poor boys were looking for their little sister Mayrina, the girl who's staying with me. This is all my fault, but I made a promise. Mayrina begged me not to breathe a word if they came looking for her, and my word is my bond. That poor thing will be distraught. We can't let her know it'd break her poor heart. I'd best get going, but please stop by my house. I'd like to thank you proper.
With helpless old ladies, was that normal?
Don't get mad, I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the hag. I owe it to Connor to make things right. You know he'd do the same for me. I'll be back soon, so not a word to ma'am, alright?
A woman with shadows for eyes, you said.
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
We're going to be treating Ethel differently this run.
Chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Look for anything out of the ordinary. Not beating that with a I don't see fucking shit.
The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Joe really got the insight that Talia had. No, like inborn druid magic.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Close your eyes and carefully reach out. 4's not gonna do it either. Let's actually get a good animal handling roll. There we go.
The smell of rot assaults your senses as the illusion vanishes.
Oh, okay. That's what that does.
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. He seems unaware that his illusion has failed.
Take a deep breath and say "Bah." Starion and Shadowheart approve.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two. So get to it.
Because instead of...
My
I just
hero.
played along.
You took ages. Come in, come in. Feel free to relax yourself and have a cuppa. Hmm? Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
You have an interesting home.
Beautiful, isn't it? It's my little refuge for the lost and hopeless. People in dire need travel from all over Faerun to see little old me. And I do my damnedest to help them. And you, Petal, well, you need a lot of help. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
How do you know that?
Because you stink. And I know the stench of mind flayer anywhere. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
Depends on the price.
Well, that depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. I pluck it from your head, kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment. That is my price. Nothing more, nothing less.
You want one of my eyes? Why?
I'm afraid that's my business, Petal. It's nothing nefarious, though. I promise.
Will my sight be damaged?
A touch, but sure, you've 2 eyes in your skull, don't you? No need to be precious.
Should we do it this time? You have a deal!
Glorious. One moment. Auntie needs her real nails for this.
So trustworthy.
Much better. That human skin is fierce restrictive.
Cute, am I supposed to be impressed?
Well, yes. I should bloody think so. Not many get to see a hag in all her glory. Consider yourself blessed. Now choose, which eye will it be? Right or left?
Okay, so I need to match this to the one Volo's going to take, just in case. So let me just... Okay, so Volo does the right eye. Okay, so we should... It should be the right eye, because then we can get it taken out by Volo later on. Take the right eye.
Hold on to your knickers. This might sting a bit.
Oh, from first... Oh, man.
No, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Check that your eye is still there.
That color suits you. No, unless you want tentacles for a tongue, stay absolutely still. I've removed one of these buggers before, but it's a touch tricky.
The parasite squirms at the hag's words. Pain builds behind your eye. You feel the creature writhe as it's dragged towards your ear. Then it bites back, burrowing even deeper into your brain.
Goddamn wretched! You little shit! You didn't tell me it was Netherese. I'm not touching that!
Netherese?
Filthy shadow magic brings nothing but chains and misery. How could I have missed that stink? Like blood and piss congealing on my tongue. Someone's tampered with your parasite. That's likely why you've not turned yet.
What do you mean, tampered?
Bless us. You're as slow as a wet week. That thing has been touched by more than mind flayers. You're a dead soul walking. I can't help you.
What about my eye?
What about it? I held up my end of the bargain. It's not my fault the Wriggler's tainted by shadow magic. I want nothing to do with you or that scum in your brain.
I'm not leaving. This wasn't part of the deal.
You're bloody right it wasn't. I agreed to remove an illicit spawn. That thing is an abomination. But let it not be said that Auntie Ethel doesn't honor her debts. Here, it's on you to fix yourself. Now get out! Come now, Marina. Time to go. Bye-bye, lovelies. Ready and
Where's she gone?
Quite forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
Now we've got Evil Hag Eye. Auntie Ethel's Charm. Break this charm to receive all the benefits from the enhanced ability spell until long rest. Paid the price condition. You have +1 bonus to intimidation checks, but disadvantage on perception checks. Additionally, you have disadvantage when attacking hags. Which is actually a significantly less shitty thing as the original one. The original version of this debuff was you couldn't do critical hits anymore, which sucks. And we'll be getting this eye taken out when Volo does his thing later anyway, so...
I can just walk into homes now. This gets better and better.
Nobody will know that I'm stealing all her stuff. Yes, we will be seeing a lot more of Ethel this playthrough. She can even be there to help us out in the final boss fight. If she gets hostile about it, I'll just leave, but,
You are as thick as they come, sweetness. That pretty little eye of yours is mine. Did you think you could sneak down here without my say-so? This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out!
I'll leave right away.
You had better. Or I'll cut you into little pieces and serve you with a slice of lemon.
What is this place?
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. You can't let people through, not again.
What happened the last time you
Just
opened?
his cry should come and flee. You feel it cry.
No, no! Don't look! Mustn't look, mustn't see!
Smile as he twitches and whimpers.
I see it! I see what's to come. Me, dead, dead! Flesh rotten, bone shining!
Quietly observe.
Skull splitting, knife twisting, gut spilling. All future. All bad. All... Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please. Please, please, please.
But everyone looks like you do, Elf. It's shocking, I know.
Ah! No! Stop! Trick! 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 They're the monster! Monster! Mind dripping! Flesh peeling! Mind flayer!
Take a deep breath and roar.
Ah! No, 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 no! I'm sorry!
No intention of letting that happen.
Wait.
So wait, how do you get the... Okay. Do you want to fight Ethel or what?
What's that?
I mean, we can do it. It's fine. We just need to, Yeah, well, you can... You can get a buff for doing it, but it's such a pain. You can... If you beat her down, she'll be like, no, wait, let me go, and I'll give you a power. And you get a +1 to one of your ability scores for doing that. If you let her go, but it's also a real pain in the ass. Well, that will require killing Ethel. Like, you can't... It's... yeah, alright. Where's the spooky door?
Don't look. Don't. Stop.
Should never, never pass up the simple magic missile. don't know. I can reload the save if you want, but you gotta figure out one way or the other what you want to do, dear. Frankly, I don't think we're up to this fight yet anyway. They're kind of kicking our ass.
Stop! Please! Please! Wait!
Well, Ethel, we'll see you in Baldur's Gate. You get 120 experience just for walking through that fireplace, so that's pretty good. Good, oh you guys did it! Look at you! Ancient mud methods. Wait, they can summon other methods? That doesn't make a ton of sense. Thanks, Cloud of Daggers. You're my favorite cloud of a weapon. So yeah, we're seeing some stuff we didn't see before.
I'm not going to last much longer. Take
The lance board is set. Fools these mortals be.
What should I do?
Shadowheart, no.
Allow me to demonstrate. One can't always be a gentleman.
Need to act fast. Take your
Battle of wits.
I think we've glitched this one out, so... As long as we keep hitting him from afar...
Death is but a word away.
Off we go then.
We did it. Twisting branch, woodwode shield. Wode's ensnaring strike.
My faith will guide me.
A wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons, and I would follow.
The Sparkle Hands. We got the Sparkle Hands.
Must be the tree from the note to Gorga. What's that cleft there?
Letter to Kolga. Oladan has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I shall depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once close to the Emerald Grove will be in the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. Conductive Strike. On a hit with an unarmed attack, the wearer gains 2 lightning charges. Effective Transmitter. When imbued with lightning charges, attacks against metal constructs and foes wearing metal armor gain advantage. All that because I jumped a little further into the swamp.
I'm so glad I found... Wait, it's me. It's Althera from the Grove.
Okay. What are you doing out here?
I'm sorry for barging in like this, but I had to come find you. You've... well, inspired me. I want to stand on my own 2 feet. To prove that I can be half the Bardley Harlow was. I want to join you. To fight by your side. I want to help people. as you've helped me.
You sure? I lead a dangerous life.
I've been running since El Turel. And when we finally arrived at the Grove, we found danger there too. Unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it head on. With you.
Alright.
Really? Just like that? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Just keep it quiet here.
I won't let you down. I promise. I can't wait to hit the road. Where will we go? Neverwinter? Oh, can we go to Waterdeep? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it one note at a time, as my teacher would say.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches.
Try hard to remember something, anything. Doing that with a 5. But a 14 will do it!
A single moment comes to you. The flash of abject terror in her eyes, blood spilling from her lips. No time for last words.
Investigate your surroundings, looking for an explanation. Oh, come on! Give me a break. Are you fucking for real?
There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No
Man, her
matter how
intestines are just
fierce
out,
it
huh?
is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business?
Wonder what curse is in your heart to kill in your sleep.
Something wicked must have woken you. The contemptible pervert within must have lavished slash after slash upon the girl. But where, oh where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you.
Okay, so we're not doing stealth. Go back to sleep is such a funny option. Seek out the nearest water to wash the blood away.
You scrub yourself until your hands are cold and raw. While your body starts to feel clean, the blood doesn't seem to leave.
Examine the blood more closely. Is it magical? Fine, I guess we're not doing this then.
There is something intangible which stops the blood from leaving you. You shake your head, and it seems to go away only then. If you are fortunate, no soul will be able to know you were behind this murder. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
I mean, I think they'll notice it, just whether they're able to connect it to me is the thing. Oh, what happened?
Another waif dead before her time. I wonder how it happened. She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Was it you?
How close to the chest do I want to play this? I saw nothing.
It is dangerous, wandering around at night. You could bump into anything.
Your guilt is safe. For now. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache.
Grind your jaw, that was close. You will hide your crime more carefully next time. Giggle, the only joy greater than murder is to get away with it. In a fucking ball circle, too.
You have a manner of irresistible desperation about you. I like it. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
But the only option was continue. Actually, never mind. Oh, okay, I think the game just glitched there.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki's Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
That's what they all say. I have these urges. I want to kill. I want blood.
Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. There's no shame in a capricious murder now and again. Too many, though, and you waste energy and dull your weapon. My suggestion, attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well, I'm sure we can find you a goblin or two to carve up. Entirely. Each crack the library.
Okay, so
from Vlaakith. I will count. I know what you can.
I don't know that I can, but the game seems to be glitching out quite a bit with me.
Dagger-happy friend. What troubles you?
He does seem to like me a lot more in this playthrough. I don't have the option to, I don't have the option to.
Yes.
I just have, I think it's better for you to stay in camp for a while. We're out of, we've run the conversation well dry here.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
I've got this bloodthirst, an urge to destroy, maim, kill.
Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by Illithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm.
That's what I said, sure.
Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
How can I help?
I have violent thoughts, depraved thoughts, ones that refuse to go away.
We all have those from time to time.
Everyone's like, oh, it's fine.
Once wished a most impure demise on a colleague of mine who bore the last remaining copy of Etheril's Enchiridion of Enchanting Easements. To first edition, too. As regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about. So long as they remain fantasies.
You can talk to them like, I'm sure it's fine.
Something the matter?
I yearn to kill. I only feel like myself when I'm killing.
Interesting. You're hardly alone. Bloodletting is quite popular of late. Though your twinge of conscience sets you apart from the brigands, monsters, and kill-happy fiends of the world. Whatever you think may be compelling you, you may have greater ability to resist it than you realize. Everyone has unseemly thoughts. Being able to quieten them is what sets us apart from the beasts.
So yeah, Alfira joins the party just to get fucking dark urged. Alright, so where are we? Oh, by the Emerald Grove, that's right. So I'll put a save here and we'll go talk to Kolga about this Shadow Druid nonsense. I don't think this is the path I want to go down for this, but we'll see how it works. I've never seen it
The road
before.
to
So.
Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
So yeah, their kid is dead.
Come, Silver. Stay close.
Away. I have no more need of you.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids.
What?
Told you.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh, shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kolga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Man, I can actually side with the Shadow Druids? That's interesting. What do you think? Koga's a shadow druid. She means to convert the circle.
A shadow druid? Korga, have you lost your mind?
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Koga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
You seem intent on forcing me to take your life. So be it.
Oh? Then come get it!
I know you don't like Koga, so this would be good. Here's a fun idea. Dang, this game's hard in the early levels. Why is Shadowheart all the way over here?
Bleed for me.
I don't think I can win this one just now. Well, that's why we do that. I guess we'll come back later.
Road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled?
I intend to descend with a horde of goblins anyway, so...
Goblins. I can smell trouble ahead.
Guess you like trash, you sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You could let me pass and live to see nightfall.
Fair enough.
Spare me a moment, if you please. We've been trapped.
You got your magic thing.
I have this. What it comes down to is this. I can just trust. And by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands. We've all, you know, there'll be danger involved, or great cost. As luck would have it, you're all. Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation.
Oh, fuck it.
Incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please. Thank you. I can feel it work. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravaging. Oh, it's not so bad once you get... Sincerely, though. My lady?
Okay. We also have big intimidation checks because we're a big buff red dragon.
If you want to keep your insides on the inside,
Don't cause any trouble. Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
What are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Let me rephrase that. Why are you doing this?
'Cause it makes me laugh.
Does look funny, I'll admit. Mind if I stay and watch a while?
We ain't looking for company, maggot. Not unless you want to join him up there. How about this? You pay a toll and go on as you like, or else you fly. Cough it up!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Alright, Brian, wait, do I have a fucking... I don't have an intimidation check. I'm gonna pay nothing and your cronies are going to leave.
You're a true soul. I didn't know. Wouldn't dare question you, never.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
We'll leave you to it.
Let's find you something to eat. All right then.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes.
So the tadpole allows us to influence others. How very interesting.
Don't get too excited. Influence comes at a cost. And until we know what that cost is, the only reasonable approach is a cautious one.
You have the ability to manipulate people, make them bend to your every whim, and you'd be cautious about it? That's no fun.
Well, such powers of manipulation could be useful, and if it makes our enemies more malleable, all the better.
My point exactly. I'm so glad you agree.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving.
Another episode? Why does this keep happening to you?
You already know as much as I do. Best ignore it. As long as it doesn't hamper us too much.
He's been rescued now. Alright, so the headset's about to run out of battery, so I will save us there and we can, I don't know, stop for lunch or something while I charge it.